Welcome back, everybody. In this video, we're going to take a look at Matthew chapter 9, verses 20 through 22. It's the story of the woman that was bleeding for 12 years. Here's how it goes. Just then, a woman who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years came up behind him and touched the edge of his cloak. She said to herself, "If only I touch his cloak, I will be healed." Jesus turned and saw her. "Take heart, daughter," he said. "Your faith has healed you." And the woman was healed at that moment. Was it a demonstration of her faith that healed her? Well, that is true. But let's take a look at what's really going on here. So the text indicates that it's specifically the hem of Jesus' garment that she touched. Now, this is a very important detail from a Jewish perspective. The English word hem is a translation of the Greek word kraspedon. What does that mean? Tassel of twisted wool. So the woman then was reaching for the tassels on Jesus' prayer shawl. Now, in Hebrew, these tassels, which are attached to the corners of the prayer shawl, are called the tzitzit. These are still worn today by many observant Jews as a fulfillment of the biblical commandments found in Numbers chapter 15 and Deuteronomy 22. And their purpose is to remind the people of God's commandments. Now in Numbers 15 verse 38, the word translated border or corner is the Hebrew word kanaf, K-A-N-A-P-H, which can also be translated wings. In fact, it's translated 76 times in the biblical text as wings. This is why the corners of the prayer shawl are often called wings. Now, each tzitzit consists of 5 double knots and 8 threads, a total of 13 elements. This number added to 600. So the numerical value of the word tzitzit points to the 613 commandments of the Torah. Now in Jesus' day, Jewish men wore a simple tunic called a haluk, both at home and at work. When appearing in public, they would cover their haluk with a large rectangular cloth which draped over the shoulder and fell to the ankles. This cloth was called a talit and served as protection from the cold and rain. Hanging from the end of each of its 4 corners or wings was a tzitzit in obedience to the biblical command. Through the centuries, during times of persecution, Jews were often forbidden to wear the tzitzit on the outside of their garments. This forced them to wear a small 4-cornered talit under their shirts. Today, the prayer shawl is called a talit. During the 1st century, there were several traditions associated with the tzitzit concerning the coming Messiah. One of these beliefs was that these knotted fringes possessed healing powers. Another suggested that the tzitzit served as a sort of Jewish talisman or amulet. Both of these traditions probably had their roots in the prophecy of Malachi 4:2, where the Messiah is said to be coming with healing in his wings. Certainly the woman with the issue of blood knew these traditions, which would explain why she sought to touch the corner or the wings of Jesus' prayer garments. The same word that is used in Numbers 15:38 for corner is used in Malachi 4:2 for wings. Now, taking all this information into consideration, a Jew in the day of Jesus under the prayer shawl could be said to be dwelling, and I quote, "in the secret place of the Most High and under his wings," unquote. Psalm 91, 1-4. Now, isn't that amazing? It wasn't just that she made up in her mind that she can just touch Jesus and be healed. What she was in fact doing was making a public declaration of faith. Everyone around her would have known that she was basically saying Jesus is the Son of Righteousness with healing in his wings, and declaring her faith that he is in fact the Messiah. If you like this video, please subscribe and please share to someone you think might be interested. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up.